I'm Trina.
And I'm Aaron, and we're the D&D Bears.
So today we thought that there are a lot of really cool homebrew monsters on D&D Beyond, and we actually love taking them for our own campaigns, but they don't have pictures, a lot of them, which are pretty fun to look at monster pictures, so we thought that today we would, one of us give the other description of said monster, and then we would draw what it might look like based on the description.
Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and do the first description. She's just going to close her eyes while I read it, because it's on this computer that's right in front of us. Alright, so I trust that she's not looking. The description is this. This creature is a frog-like humanoid with red gold skin and two frog-like heads. Larger than an orc, he carries a huge glaive of black iron covered in black flames.
Oh my god.
This creature is, I think it's supposed to say, is an ascended primordial and one of the 5 elemental lords of some place. So he's lordy, he's froggy, and he's big. Okay, and that's all we're gonna give you.
Oh my gosh, that's it?
That's it, dude.
Pretty big.
Yeah, so it looks like you have a lot of creative liberties. So he's fiery, he's froggy, he's big, he's two-headed.
Oh, I'm glad you said that again. I totally forgot.
2 frog heads, huge, bigger than an orc, and has a gigantic glaive with fire on it. Okay, and he's kind of orangey red, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Let the drawing challenge begin.
Okay, so first off, I started with one head, and then I was like, oh, I'm not confident that I remembered all the details, but I got it the best I could, I think. So there's the 2 heads. This is just a rough sketch. So
I guess I could have written down the details so that you knew what you were supposed to do.
I put some notes up top later, but by that time I had most things done anyways.
So you got the frog eyes up there?
Yeah, I got the frog eyes. I thought he was like a big buff dude, I think, so I made him
supposed to be a buff hand?
Huh? No, it's his helmet.
Oh, I thought that little...
No.
I was like, that looks...
No, so I drew a normal helmet, and then I remembered their eyes are on top of their head, so then I had to cut little eye holes out of the top of their helmets. Yeah, so there's my notes.
5.
It's fire. I'm
okay, gotcha.
And then I remembered he had a glaive, yeah.
Fire.
I was really hoping to get the fire theme here. Also, frog legs are weird, and I was in the mindset of like monkey hand type ones with a thumb, and I'm not sure that's how that works, but sure.
Yeah, interesting. So you didn't use a reference of any frogs?
No, I didn't.
Nice.
What I did, I used a reference on something, is that he was supposed to be like this big general guy, I thought. So I was like, okay, I'll make him like a Roman type of thing. Like, I'll put him in like Roman armor. I also, how the frick do you make an expressive frog face? They look dopey as frick. They're just like, and he's got a fire tongue, so that's why that's so freaky.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, there's the little Roman, I don't know what those are. The little skirt.
Little pants. Looks like he's from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Well, that's where I got the inspiration from.
I found it.
And then for the shoes, I was like, Roman sandals, I guess, but with frog legs, it would just be a perfect circle as the sole of the shoe. I was like, okay.
That would actually be really funny if he had sandals. I feel like tape would work better or something like that.
Yeah, right?
Okay,
and then so here I am lining it.
Here's the line art. You know, that wasn't super messy sketching though.
Really? I thought it was messy as fruit.
I thought that looked pretty good.
Well, regardless, it looks... So I was trying to make him look angry-ish, because I was like, they just look so stupid. And I want one angry face and one, like, dopey face. Brothers.
I see. Does one of them still have his helmet on?
Yeah, so he still has his...
Okay.
I'm pointing. The right one still has his helmet on, so he's got the fire coming out.
That's cool. I think you got the angry and dopey look across pretty well.
Good.
I will say it looks a little bunny-like.
Really? I think it looks Ninja Turtle-esque.
That's okay, though.
Yeah. Turtle frog. That's in the
that
same
looks cool.
dimension. Thank you. I had fun with the fire.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think my least favorite fire on this was the tongue. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it does. You colored it, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I did color it.
Maybe it'll look more like fire than it. Right now, it just looks like a really jacked up tongue.
It's really fricked up his tongue. So this was the breastplate that I started with because I was looking at a reference picture of a Roman. That's what they had, and I was like, I don't know. Like it? I didn't like it at all. I changed it later.
Really? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
I don't like it at all. And then I make this tiny little hand that I fix later. But yeah, I just wanted to get across big, strong general guy.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. So do you find that I mean, do you like the sketching stage better, or do you like the actual outlining better? And that also looks like an Assassin's Creed armor.
Well, I was just looking at Roman armor, and they have that like where it looks like you have abs and pecs and stuff.
Yeah,
but you don't.
That's the only way I'd ever.
Or maybe
have
you
abs.
do. You probably do, but if you're a Roman soldier, I don't know. I like sketching, but it's really messy. And I was more messy than I usually am as well. But I don't know what I like better. It's all fun. I like coloring. I don't know.
I think this is literally my first time watching a sped up version of you doing art.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I made that guy's head too big.
He looks like a freaking punk, man.
Yeah, he is a punk. He's gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
He's gonna take your lunch money.
I mean, I would give my lunch money to this dude. If something like this came up to me and said, give me your lunch money. If they said, give me your freaking paycheck, I would say, here you go, sir. Goodbye.
And then the other head turns and just like, yeah, give it.
Maybe I'd be like, well, okay, that guy's dorky. Never mind. We're good.
We fine.
He's a wide dude.
Yeah, man.
Those hips, they be popping.
They be popping. I don't remember a lot of the description, but I thought he was like some crazy war guy.
He was like an elemental. He used to be like an elemental. He was a ascended primordial.
I totally forgot about that part. But that's probably where I got the idea of like this big like.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be tough and powerful, and he used to be some sort of elemental in this place. So wait, is that a flip flop?
Yeah, it's a sandal.
I love it.
Thank you. It's a circle.
Perfectly round flip flop. Plenty of space to flex your toes.
Yeah. I think this is where. Oh no, I have to fix more things.
What are you doing there? Oh, you're getting rid of the belt?
Well, no, I'm just making it so that those folly things.
Go
I don't know. I wanted to design on the belt, but I was like, blah. I don't know.
And you drew this whole thing in like an hour.
Oh yeah, and then I realized that he was literally tilted like Smooth Criminal tilted. So I stood him up correctly. Yeah, this is about an hour, everything.
Smooth Criminal tilted? I don't even know what that means.
You don't know? It's like Michael Jackson did the Smooth Criminal and he would just stand there and then just lean over.
Oh, I didn't know. I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay, are you starting to color now?
Yeah, so I'm just selecting everything that should be a skin tone. And for some reason in my mind, he was kind of like an iridescent, like dark red to yellow shifting iridescent color. So I tried to implement that. It's me trying to find the right color. Because I thought it was like a reddy orange. And then I'm trying to put that like iridescence type of thing.
Have you put the holes in his other helmet yet?
Holes in
Yeah. Up on top. I see now.
His
I feel like that helmet is not effective at all.
It'll protect his, I don't know, his
forehead. It'll protect his forehead. His nose isn't even covered. If someone gets you straight on the forehead, you might be good. But those eyes...
It gets the back of his head, too.
That's true,
yeah.
that's true.
It's a good helmet.
But right on top... That looks cool. That's a cool skin color.
Thank you. So that's the iridescent attempt. And then I left out so many tiny little white holes everywhere that I try and go in later and fix, but sorry.
Well, you drew this whole thing in an hour. That's pretty dang good for an hour of drawing.
Thank you.
I would say. Color and everything.
That's me getting the holes. That dopey guy. He's
Yeah, I would be intimidated of either head, but I am definitely more intimidated of the tougho guy.
He also has his helmet on, so once the dopey.
I just get the feeling from that dude that he never takes his helmet off.
Yeah, he sleeps with it on.
He also just his face is just so much less round.
Well, he probably works out more. His face.
He just works out his face. The other guy's just like, ah, and he's.
Yeah, he just does a lot of.
He just opens and closes his mouth a lot. Yeah. He eats a lot of flies or whatever.
Uh-huh. That's what it is.
Nice.
Yeah. So. I like him. I like him a lot. Maybe he's standing on like little lily pad type things. Who knows?
Ooh, that would be really good if they're like these little lily pads.
I also am just now realizing that one sandal is probably twice the size of the other. Whatever.
Oh, freaking well.
Oh, freaking well.
It almost looked like webs between his feet instead of a sandal.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. He's just barefoot and he's just got little toe wraps.
Yeah, and like webs for some reason, I guess for optimal swimming.
His other toes are just spread more. So with the fire, everything was so orange already, so when I put the fire orange in there, I was like, bleh. So I decided to make it blue fire.
Ooh, that's creative.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It looked way better in my opinion. There was too much orange already.
It definitely makes his tongue look weird as frick, though.
I think the tongue didn't come across quite as well as fire in that way.
Yeah, everything else looks amazing, but that tongue's just kind of like, he's got a blue tongue. But that's cool. That's fire.
Yeah.
I think you should have a fire lick attack.
Yeah. And then I just put in a small little background, but...
My goodness, that actually looks really good, dude.
Thank you. I'm proud of it. I did it in an hour.
We're gonna have to use this monster now.
I know,
in
right?
one of our
it's
sessions. Maybe in our 20-minute D&D session, you can make him a boss dude, because I think his challenge rating was like 18 or something like that. So
yeah, he's gonna kill you.
Maybe a little bit later on. Well, look at that flame.
So there's the legit orange flame that I wanted to get, but
there we go. Okay, well, that is, the reveal of the dude's name.
What is it?
The guy's name is Bazim Gorag, the Firebringer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Bazim. But
yeah.
One of them's Bazim, one of them's Gorag.
Yeah. So, looking at this picture here, we'll go over the description again. Okay. So the description was, Bazim Gorag was a frog-like humanoid with red gold skin.
I knew he had the shifting skin.
Yeah. And 2 frog-like heads. Larger than an ogre, he carried a huge glaive of black iron.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Wreathed in dark flames. He was an ascended primordial and one of the 5 elemental lords of Toriel, and formerly a something of... He was just some lord dude, basically.
Salad lord.
A salad lord. Anyways... So, knowing that description and looking at this creature, go ahead and comment below how you think she did.
Pretty good, I feel like.
I think so too, but we'd love to hear if you enjoyed this video. Also, if you just enjoyed seeing kind of how Katrina draws her stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, remember to like and subscribe.
And we will see you next time.
Bye!